Seek the Lord while he may be found? Finding God on our own is impossible. God, working through his word, tenderly invites us and draws us closer to him. The life-altering message of sins forgiven and eternal salvation motivates us to seek him. It's God's word that brings students from all over Wisconsin here to our campus to learn those timeless truths of God's word. Each homeroom here at Lakeside consists of about 20-25 students, and those students come from all over the map. If you're walking with me, why don't you come and let's take a look at a typical homeroom, Homeroom 101.
Hi, PC. Hi, Josie.
Hey, everybody here in room 101. Let's find out where everybody's from. Where are you from, AC?
Oh, I come from Watertown and Tables and Marlillos in Mexico.
Sun Prairie.
Fort Atkinson. Hartford.
Madison.
Helensville.
Watertown.
Rio.
Wilton.
Where is Wilton, you might ask? Kyle Lease and his sister Serena live on a farm in Wilton, Wisconsin, 131 miles away. Like so many Lakeside families, they make great sacrifices to seek the Lord through Christian education.
Well, at the end of my 8th grade year, we kind of started talking about which high schools I wanted to go to. And my mom suggested Lakeside, and I thought that'd probably be something I might want to go to. So we went and visited there for a day, and I liked it. They have God's Word in almost every class, as well as having the technical classes that I wanted to have. So that was a good combination. That's why I chose to go to Lakeside.
We had to decide if we were going to buy a house or rent. We went with renting.
Going to school in Lake Mills is like a place for me to study, and I like to do my homework down there because I have a desk that I can study at. Here is like a vacation home.
My dad bought this farm in 1968. I took over in 1985, and I milked cows until 08 when I sold the cows, and that's when I went to cow-calf operation.
Monday morning, we get up at 4 o'clock in the morning just so that we can spend as much time together over the weekend as we can. Either one of us gets started at 4:30 driving down to Lake Mills.
I have to pack everything the day before, and then when we get to Lake Mills, I usually get ready halfway there, halfway here.
I get there about 7 in the morning.
It was kind of overwhelming at first. After the first year, I was really comfortable at Lakeside, and I was confident that I could go to anyone and get help from anyone if I needed it.
Other challenges were, how are we going to get the chores done? How are we going to do this? And fortunately, David and I both are willing to do whatever. I mean, he doesn't ever complain about driving, sometimes several trips a week.
During the fall, I'm involved with the football team. I'm the manager for the football team. I've been doing that for the past 2 years, my junior and senior year. Since a freshman, I've been a manager for basketball all 4 years too then.
I already was taking dance lessons here, so moving to Lake Mills, I have to go to a different studio. I am in the Nutcracker in Winona, Minnesota. I am doing that with the Minnesota Conservatory for the Arts.
Throughout the year, I'm involved with FFA and all of the FFA activities. I'll help with the float. I'll go on FFA judging activities.
In this spring, I am doing track, which usually has practices after school from 3:15 to 5:30. At the end of the week, I will usually get ready to go home on Thursday night, and then
on Friday, after a football game, we'll head home right away. We'll get home around maybe 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning, and then enjoy our weekend from there and start over again Monday.
It's definitely been worth it. It's gone fast. They're already juniors and seniors. Their faith is important to them, and I hope that they'll just always keep that in their heart and the rest of their life.
Kyle David Lease, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future.
It's definitely worth all of the driving, all of the planning, all of the late nights. It's all worth it.
So whether it's 131 miles, 1 mile, or even 10 miles, it's God's word that brings us all together and draws us to Him.